Hey gorgeouses, and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today I'm just going to do a really quick craft video. I'm going to be doing something I want to do for quite a while, and that is make a salt dough ornament. And with that I'm going to make the salt dough, do the baby's handprint, footprint, put it in the oven, it will go hard, and then I'm going to paint it. But I'm just gonna start that now. The recipe that I found, it says that you need, quickly find it, you need 1 cup of salt. Looking gorgeous. 1 cup of salt, 1 cup of flour, and ½ a cup of water. So I'm just gonna quickly get that together. I'm gonna put this camera down. So I got a bowl. And I need to find the cup measurement. Thankfully, my mum's got these and there's all the measurements itself, so I don't have to actually do the measurement. And I need flour. All I've got though is self-raising flour, so hopefully that's okay. And then salt. But it doesn't feel like there's very much in there. But I'm gonna try it anyway. So, 1 cup of salt. Ooh, that's big. I might have a problem. I might not have enough salt. But let's try. So. So what I'm going to have to do is see how much salt there is. Let's see if there's ½ a cup of salt. There's not even ½ a cup. Let me go ask my mum. Let me go see what she says. Okay, so thanks to my gorgeous mother, we have more salt. So let's get back to the recipe. Next thing I need to do is I need to turn the oven on, get a tray, put the, what's that thing called, the greaseproof paper on it, and then I'll get the baby, we'll do her handprint, footprint, and we'll bang it in. But that is pretty good. My hands are dirty. Let me quickly wash my hands. Let me grab this with the camera and I'll quickly show you what it looks like. So this is what we have. Now, it doesn't look like much, but it's quite solid and soft, and I mean, you put your hand in it and it will make. Now when this goes into the oven's the oven's gonna make it hard. That's why you need to do the handprint and the footprint before you put it in. Hopefully it'll work out. As I said, I've never actually done this before. I'm pretty sure we made these when we were younger, but as an adult I've never done it. I just followed this recipe I found on Pinterest, so we'll see. But let me quickly get the oven on and the tray ready, and we'll do that. Okay, so I've turned the oven on and it is at 200 degrees fan, if that makes sense. So we have a fan oven, so it goes at 200 degrees. It says in the recipe it's 100°C, but I don't know what that means, or I'm not a professional baker or anything like that. I just know how our oven works, and that's that. But it says you have to bake it for 3 hours, which that's like a long time. So I don't know, I guess I'll time 3 hours. I don't know if it will really take that long, but I guess I'll tell you at the end if it does take that long or not. So yeah, I've got a tray. I'm going to line it with greaseproof paper, and then we're going to put the salt dough on it and get the shape right, and I'll show you what it looks like. But if you go on Pinterest, like for example, there's ideas like this you can do, but I think what I'm going to do is just do the handprint, do a footprint, and then put it in the oven, then paint paint it, and then write on it like the name, like the baby's name and the date, and then it's kind of like a, because I don't have anything that's got her handprint and her footprint on it, and you know, they're only little once and then they get big. But anyway, that's a different topic. We'll talk about that another time. Greaseproof paper. Let's do it. Right. Starting to wind me up now. Let's try and find a way to get this greaseproof paper to stick, because it just keeps rolling up, and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. What's sticky? Butter. Let me try butter. Maybe this might work. Little bit of butter. Houston. It's working. Oh, give over. Give over. Right. Did it. Okay, so here we have just in a normal shape, so we're just going to put her hand into it. Do you want to put her hand in it? Let's try and get it right here. Put her hand into it, if she'll do it. Without digging her nails. Papa, what are you doing?
Is that any good to roll it again?
Yeah, that.
She's made a hole in it.
She's made a big hole. Someone wasn't very happy. No, I think it's funny. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah,
it's quite, because you can see it. And then now we're going to do her foot right next to it. Do her, oh, you've done her left hand, yeah, do her left foot as well.
Is this left?
Yeah, here we go. Let's hope that she doesn't dig her toes into this as well. Oh my goodness. Is that not just the cutest hand and the cutest toes you've ever seen? So, after speaking to my mother, I was saying to her, oh, it's 200 fan for 3 hours. Mum says that that's wrong. She said that what I've done is, it must be an American recipe, and actually 200F means 200 Fahrenheit. So I've just put the oven on at 200 fan, which is too much. It's supposed to be lower than that. So what I need to do is look up what the conversion is to fan, fix the oven temperature, and then put this in, otherwise it's going to come out and it's going to be burnt. So I do apologise for the misinformation. As you can tell, I'm an extraordinary baker, but I'm going to look that up now and I'll let you know what the actual correct temperature is. Okay, so this is the finished product, and this is what is going to be going in the oven. Now, you're probably thinking, that looks really good. We have just redone that about 4 times. So the original one I filmed that will be going in the video, we didn't use that one because I then tried to get it into like a nice shape, and I was going to do it in a love heart, but then it ended up the ornament would have been bigger than the Christmas tree. So that's not ideal. So we tried it again, and every time we tried it again, the baby kept just not cooperating. So I had to re-roll it, do it again, re-roll it, do it again. So finally I've got it done, and it works out better to do them separately, because then they're not just one big ornament that takes over the whole tree. And my mum did the conversion for the Fahrenheit. Now 200 Fahrenheit is approximately 93 degrees fan. So it's a good thing I spoke to my genius mother, otherwise it would have come out all burnt and stuff. So I'm now going to put this into the oven. It's going to take 3 hours, and then once it's out we're going to paint it, but I'll catch up with you then. So here is what they look like. It's the handprint and the footprint, and they are rock hard. What I did was I got like a cocktail stick. I made the circle and did it right through, and I've just got back from the shops, and I've bought paint and a paintbrush now. What I've gone for, because my original idea was to paint it all one colour and then to paint the handprint a different colour, but then that's quite hard, and if I went out the lines it would drive me crazy. So I've just got one colour. I'm going to paint the whole thing. Sorry, zoom. Get your zoom out. I've just got one colour and I'm going to do them both gold, and then I'm going to paint them gold. Then get PVA, once the paint's dry, get PVA glue, put that all over so that will seal it and it will kind of be like it's a clear coating. And then do that on both sides. And then I'm gonna write name and her name on the back and Christmas 2016 on the back, and then also get some thread or ribbon to tie them on, and then I'll show you what they look like as I do it. But yeah, so I'm gonna start painting now. It looks... That zoom is just mugging me off. Being trolled by my own zoom on my own camera, but that's fine. So I've done the first coat of paint, but it kind of looks like I'm going to need to do more than one coat. I don't know how fast this takes to dry. Because on the recipe online it said to use acrylic paint, but I was just at the supermarket and they didn't actually have acrylic paint, so I just bought what was there, and it's metallic paint. It seems quite watery, but I've done one coat, so I'll show you what it looks like. I still think it looks nice, as you can see. That's why I might need another coat, because it's a bit patchy, and I would have preferred if it was thicker and was more solid, but I'm gonna leave it to dry and see what it will look like afterwards, but it still will look cute, I think, either way. So I've painted the back. The back only needed one coat, whereas the front I've had to do about 3. It just takes quite a while, really. A lot longer actually than I thought it would take, because I didn't anticipate it was going to take 3 hours to cook. But I am really happy with how it looks. And that is it done. They just still do need to kind of dry, but I just wanted to put them on the tree and show what they would look like. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, a comment or subscribe, and you'll see another one of the Bistas tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you later! Goddess. All right.